Hello and welcome to another update on the Newberg real estate market. My name is Steve Thoele. I'm a principal broker with Premier Property Group, and this update is going to cover the last 8 weeks of market activity ending this past Sunday, September 10th. So, as always, I'm going to share my screen with you now and go through the info with you. This last week, we'll start out look at the active listings here first. This last week, we had 7 new properties come on the market, which is up a bit from the prior week, which was kind of a low at 5 for over the past 8 weeks here. So it's been pretty quiet with new listings here over the past couple weeks. Total listings, you'll see we kind of had a low of 76 homes on the market about 6 weeks back. That climbed up to a high of 99 3 weeks ago. And it's fallen back just a little bit from there. This most recent reading was 93. So right now we got 93 homes currently on the market in Newberg. The median price and days on market for the active listings, you can see that's kind of fallen off a bit. We had a high of 580,000 was the high 8 weeks back, got down to a low of 522 about 5 weeks ago, and then last couple weeks has been pretty steady at right around 550,000 for the most recent 93 homes on the market here. And days on market, you can kind of see that's had a high of 51, trended down to 30 about 5 weeks back, and has popped back a little bit from there. We're right now about 44, 45 days of average market time right now in the market here in Newberg. So moving along to pending sales activity. This last week I showed we had 5 properties go pending. The week before that, we had 15, which was a high for the past 8 weeks here. So pretty big surge here 2 weeks ago. Last week, a little more muted. Total number of pendings, it's been fairly steady, as you can kind of see. We had a low of 40 and a high of 57. But, over the past, month here, you can kind of see it's been holding fairly steady, in the 40s. And we did, 53 here 2 weeks back. But, again, pretty steady level of pendings. The median price and the days on market for those pendings, that's been trending down. So we had a high of 530,000 to begin with, and that has gotten down to 470,000 is the most recent reading on the pendings. And then the days on market, you can kind of see we had a low of 13, and then it's jumped up to to a high of 28. And in the last 3 weeks, you can kind of see it's been holding right at 26 days of average market time for homes that have gotten into pending status. So just a little bit short of about 4 weeks of average market time. Sold listing activity. Whoops. Sorry about that. So this last week, I showed we had 7 new properties that closed. You can kind of see it's been fairly consistent here over the past 3 weeks, 6, 7, and 7. We'll look back over the prior 4 weeks of solds on a week-by-week basis. You can kind of see we kind of topped out at 41 homes here about a month ago. Last 3 weeks has been holding right around 32, 33 homes have sold on a 4-week look-back basis. So been pretty steady on the sales here of late. Median price and the days on market for those solds, you can see we had a low of 488. That climbed up to a high of 574. 547 just a couple weeks later, and then it's fallen back a little bit. This most recent reading is 525,000 for these most recent 33 homes that have sold in Newberg. And then the days on market, low of 5, high of 13. Last 2 weeks has been at 9, so 9 days of average market time for the homes that closed over the past 4 weeks. And then finally, to finish this up, we'll look at the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. So that red bar is that weeks of inventory, which are really good at measuring kind of the relative level of supply and demand in any market. And you can kind of see we got down to a low of a little under 8 weeks of inventory 6 weeks back. That climbed up to a little over 12 weeks 3 weeks ago. And then the most recent reading is right around 11 weeks of inventory over the past couple of weeks here. So, a little short of 3 months of inventory here in Newberg right now. And then the sale price as a percent of the original list price. You can see that had been kind of trending down for the first 6 weeks of the period here. Last couple of weeks, it has kind of ticked back up. To this most recent reading was about 98.5%. So just about a 1.5% discount the sellers had to take to get their home sold. So the market remains very competitive. I mean, inventory is, getting close to 3 months, kind of approaching more of a balanced market. But I would say we're still definitely kind of a mild seller's market, particularly when you look at, sellers are still getting fairly close to their asking price. So we'll see how things kind of keep trending here. But, I would expect, we're starting to kind of see more of that seasonal slowdown, which we'll typically get here as we kind of, move throughout fall and, head into the winter months here. And so we'll keep tabs on it for you. So hope that update is helpful as always. If I can ever answer questions or be of any help, please don't hesitate to reach out. My phone number, email address are down below this video in the description. So be sure to reach out if you guys plans to buy or sell a home. And if I could be of service, would love to talk to you about that. If you find value in these videos, really would appreciate any likes, comments, shares that you would have to give them some love. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do. It's a great way for you to stay up to date on what's happening in your local market. So you have a great day and week ahead, and we will see you on the next update.